Welcome to another LEGO set review. This is set number 40145 and it's an LEGO sort of exclusive set. It is a LEGO store, and previously there's been a polybag of a LEGO store staff member, and now there's also another polybag for the VIP club that's a sort of a mini section of the store, and I intend to pick that up eventually. And you have a little store minifigure there and a little section that can probably add on to this set, and I'll explain a bit more of that later. The box itself is pretty big. It's quite a lot bigger than the actual set once it's done. The actual set's but like only that much. It really covers that much of the box to see how much difference that is. Throw the box right there, shows you some of the insides of the store, and a penguin. And back of the store says, hey, you can open this up and make it a big store display. And due to the way this set is designed, they use a lot of studs and so small pieces, so there's a lot of spare pieces. And we have an instruction booklet right there, and on the back page it shows you again, hey, you can open it up, don't forget. Let's see, there's also a pretty big parts guide, because again, this uses a lot of small pieces. So I'll say this right now, this thing might seem quite expensive at first related to the size that it is, but the price is because it uses more small pieces, so you actually get a lot of pieces in here. There's not a piece count, 413 pieces in here, so it's okay, I guess. What's not okay is this sticker sheet. For an exclusive set and a special sort of LEGO store set like this, you'd expect them to have some kind of printed piece in there, but nope. It's mostly, all the unique things are all sticker designs. Sticker designs are okay, I guess. They're generic enough, and yet they look LEGO-y enough, I guess. Can't help but feel like they could probably add a little bit more detail to these than what it is. So, yeah, it kind of failed the sticker department. What it didn't fail is the store itself. It looks pretty cool. It looks just like a LEGO official LEGO store would look like. The whole white motif, the top there got this LEGO brick like, I guess, skylight, roof lights going on. Dragon on the front, you can open his mouth, there you go. You can turn his eyes around, make him look at different directions and whatnot. And you have the front door, you can open that up. And there's not many studs on the floor. They've chosen the sort of not really modular building design style, but this would fit next to modular buildings. Not a fan of these flat plates as the floor, because it's going to make it hard to display minifigures and such. I much prefer if the entire floor was made out of studs. Then again, if it was all studs, then this door would have a little bit of problem opening, but I suppose they can, redesign a little bit, move the door up a little bit so it would open. Kind of annoying. This is where the LEGO logo would go on this piece. I have not attached any of the tickets yet. Once you open it up, not too much to see on the back, by the way. It's just a white wall. And you see, there's no big pieces and stuff. This isn't like Mega Bloks where they were just cheap for big flat piece. No, these are all tiny little individual bricks going on. But it's very secure. So yes, once you open it up, you can make it as part of the street. So that's pretty cool. And on the inside, you also have the actual store. So let's look at this side first, the entrance side. You have a LEGO penguin there, which is not exactly the same as the sort of LEGO Batman villain penguins, but there you go. Another regular brick there, which is meant to be represent a sort of a novelty giant brick going on. I just move this box here. You can also remove the penguin tray there to move them about to make it into a little LEGO store display. There's a little house right down there. And attached to this peg is a little airplane. So that's kind of cool. Got some like mini little fake builds going on. You can also remove the roof easily because they only attach to a few studs. On the other side of the store, you have the checkout counter. And I'm going to assume this is meant to be a LEGO shopping bag, because LEGO shopping bags are big yellow bags with a little red logo in the middle. They got some extra sort of, not really sure, these little jars. I guess they're meant to hold pens and souvenir related merchandise when you're in the store. And on the other side, you have a standard computer screen, which has been used for years for the the cashier. I'm gonna assume that this minifigure is actually a customer and not a store lady, and yet she's the only figure in this set, which I find disappointing. I can't help but feel like this set should have come with a few more customers, maybe a kid and a parent, and at least 3: parent, kid, and store clerk. That's fair, right? But no, we just have this woman here, which I'm going to assume she's not a store person because she doesn't have any uniform on it. Is this a unique figure? I think it is. Pretty decent design, just happy face on one side. Nothing too much on the back, so, but I'm disappointed. If there was only going to be one figure, it should have been a store person, but I guess that was given away for Polybag, so they were like, let's not do that again, maybe. On the back wall here, you have a Pick-a-Brick wall, which is where a lot of these different colored studs go for, and all these pieces have spare pieces in the box, so you're going to get a lot of extra pieces in this set. So the different colors, there are a few repeats here and there, but overall it does look pretty nice. And these got these two walls here, which be the actual Lego boxes. So these stickers sheet will go on this or this shelf, and once again, they are actually just plugged into just two studs in this. You can easily remove them and pull them out, change them around if you want to, the way that's been displayed. So there's quite a few sort of easy customization areas. Plus, if you want to open this up and add other Lego store bits to it, you can pull these out and put them in different places, so it looks like there's shelves in different places, far away from the Pick-a-Brick wall. I think this is a pretty nice build. I'm just a little bit disappointed by the lack of, or the choice of the minifigure in here. I know the minifigure is not the main point here, yet for something that's an exclusive stuff and something that's meant to be a special set, I do feel like it should have had 3 minifigures in here, as I mentioned previously. The actual build itself is quite fun, and once the shop has finished build, it looks nice. You don't even need to add the sticker sheets, and it still looks like a Lego store. And yeah, it's sharp, shiny, colorful. It's a very nice little build. If you don't collect modular sets, this is an affordable tiny building set that actually comes together on its own. It's not just a front wall or back wall, it's a full room, which is pretty cool that it's not one of those big sets. So if you can't afford the modular stuff but you still want a fully functional Lego room, this is pretty self-contained, so it's a nice set to pick up. And of course, if you do have any of the modular sets, this will fit right next to them. It would fit in with the bigger building sets because this is still relatively to a certain scale, and I think the scale here is very similar to the modular buildings. So that's pretty cool. This isn't a kids Lego set where you just have a few play gimmicks here and there, or like some of the fire station, police stations and stuff. This is a fully sort of functional room, and there's no silly gimmicks, there's no action gimmicks here. So yeah, pretty nice little set. If you can pick this up for a relatively decent price, I'd encourage you to do so. Yeah, pretty nice. Subscribe, suggest a comment below, and of course take care and have a nice day. I'll see you guys soon. Bye bye now.